Hi, I'm Alana. Welcome to another video. In today's video, I will be talking about why I quit watching television. So, I quit watching television at the beginning of 2022. And the reason why is because I think I read a book. So, I read a book by Eckhart Tolle. I read Eckhart Tolle's second book, A New Earth. And in A New Earth, he talks about how television is like keeping so many people unconscious. And so I started thinking about my relationship with television. And I used to watch so much television, like especially when I was younger. I used to watch so much true crime television, like just so much television. And I realized later that like watching that much true crime television is really, is basically just like filling your life with demons, like filling your house and your mind and your life with demons, because like that suggestion of like murdering someone with an axe or like all of these brutal, gruesome true crime mysteries that we're all so enraptured by, it's really like unhealthy for your mind to be consuming that much violence. So yeah, like I used to consume so much violence, so much violent true crime television. When I read A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle, I started really considering my relationship with television and like, what good is this doing me? Because when you're watching television, you're definitely not being in the moment. You're definitely not being with yourself, with your feelings, with the moment. And I came to really like, loathe the feeling that I get like when I watch television. Like these days, if I watch television, it makes me want to shoot up a school. Like I can't watch any television because it just makes me like crazy. And so I don't. And so the reason why I quit television is because it it's just like flooding your senses. Like it's just flooding your senses with noise. It's just like force feeding you noise and stimulation. And that just feels so like violent and abusive to me now. You know, the whole television experience, it's like so violent, just force feeding you noise and stimulation. And like every moment that you are force fed stimulation, you can't breathe, like you can't think, you can't be in the moment or be with yourself, be with your thoughts and feelings if you're just like force fed stimulation, visually and auditory. Like stimulation, it's just way too much television for me personally. You know, your senses need like time to breathe and like the opportunity to actually like take things in. So if you're force feeding them like visual, auditory, all of your senses, just force feeding it noise all the time, then how are you supposed to like breathe? How are you supposed to like be with yourself and like breathe? So that's why I quit watching television, and I feel like my life is so much better for it. I feel like television is deeply, deeply demonic, and so now I just read books mainly and listen to music. You know, podcasts are a bit better because at least with podcasts and music, it's only like auditory stimulation. It's not like the whole visual like experience that television is. Television is like you can really lose yourself in television and like movies, and I guess that's the point of them. But like television feels like abuse to me these days. Watching television feels like I'm being abused. It does, because like it's just so much noise, so much stimulation. So yeah, whereas with like podcasts and music, at least it's only like the auditory component, so it's not so much. Whereas television, you have like all of your senses are just being filled with like noise. Yeah, I think I quit television at the beginning of 2022, and I feel like my life is so much better for it. If you are considering quitting television, I would highly recommend it. Also, my dreams have been so much more like extensive since I quit television. My third eye has been so much more open, and now my dreams are like feature-length films. Like they're so detailed and extensive now because I'm not like force-feeding my senses television and like dulling them and like choking them. I feel like my senses are able and allowed to receive so much more since I've stopped like dulling them with television, because it gives your mind an opportunity to like make its own television, and I found that really powerful. So that's why I quit television. Thank you for watching this video. You're beautiful, you're perfect, I love you, God bless you. If you're new, like and subscribe to my channel.